Hey, camel meat fans. Did you know America's camel meat market could hit $2.26 billion by 2029? Surprise, those humped wonders are storming U.S. ranches. Curious how farmers turn desert giants into juicy steaks? What wild twist could top your next BBQ? Stick around as we unpack this humptastic journey. Your taste buds might just thank you. Camels aren't strangers to the U.S. Back in the 1850s, the U.S. Army imported about 75 camels to haul supplies across the arid Southwest, an experiment dubbed the Camel Corps. They thrived in the desert heat, outpacing horses and mules, but the Civil War halted the project and the camels were sold off or released. Fast forward to today, and camels are back not for transport, but for food. According to a 2024 market data forecast report, the North American camel meat market is projected to hit $2.26 billion by 2029, growing at a 4.5% CAGR. Why the resurgence? It's a mix of climate adaptability and a hunger for exotic, sustainable meats. Have you ever stumbled across a quirky historical tidbit like this in your own backyard? Camel meat isn't just a novelty, it's a nutritional powerhouse. Research from the Journal of Animal Science highlights its lean profile, about 1.5 grams of fat per 3.5-ounce serving compared to beef's 8 grams, with high levels of iron and zinc. Scientists note its low cholesterol, around 50 milligrams per serving, versus beef's 75, making it a heart-healthy alternative. At the processing factory, this lean meat requires careful handling to preserve its tenderness, often aged for 14 days to enhance flavor. Dr. Jane Carter, a food scientist at Texas A&M, says, camel meat's unique amino acid profile could redefine sustainable protein in America. Could this be the next superfood you'd try at your local butcher? Meet John Haskins, a third-generation farmer in Nevada who swapped cattle for camels in 2018. I saw the drought coming, he recalls, squinting under his Stetson. Camels need half the water of cows, about 5 gallons a day, and they eat scrub we'd otherwise burn. His 50-head herd roams 200 acres, and when it's time, they head to a small-scale processing factory 30 miles away. There, workers like Maria Lopez break down the carcasses. The hump's the trickiest, she says, wielding a 10-inch blade. It's 20 pounds of pure fat, 20 pounds on a big one, and we render it for cooking oil. The rest, ribeyes, loins, and shanks, get vacuum sealed, with 80% sold locally and 20% shipped online. Ever wondered what it's like to wrangle a camel instead of a steer? The economics of camel meat are turning heads. A 2023 Technavia report pegs the global camel meat market's growth at $100,830,000 by 2028. With the U.S. as a rising player. At $15 per pound retail versus beef's $7, camel fetches a premium, driven by demand from health buffs and In 2024, Golden Camel Foods, a key U.S. supplier, reported a 200% sales spike, fueled by online orders. Small processing factories, often family-run, keep costs low, around $200 per camel versus $300 for a cow thanks to simpler infrastructure. Compare that to the beef industry's $97 billion, $300 million market. Ibis World 2025. And camel meat's niche looks tiny but mighty. What's your take? Would you pay extra for a camel burger? Inside a processing factory like Desert Meats in Arizona, the air hums with purpose. After a humane processing mandated by USDA standards, the camel's 800-pound frame is hoisted, skinned, and quartered in under an hour. We process 10 camels a week, says manager Tom Rivera. The lean cuts go to restaurants. The hump fat's a hit with chefs for frying. Unlike beef's massive plants, these facilities are nimble, handling 500 square feet versus 50,000 for cattle. Waste minimal, bones become broth stock, sold at $5 a gallon. It's a lean operation, pun intended. Have you ever peeked behind the scenes at a meat plant? It's not all smooth trails. Processing factories face hurdles: limited camel supply, only 5,000 head in the U.S. versus 94 million cattle, and consumer skepticism. People think it's gamey, sighs Haskins, but it's milder than lamb. Scaling up means more ranches, more factories, and education. Experts like Dr. Carter predict a tipping point by 2030 if infrastructure grows. Imagine a future where camel ribeyes rival sirloins wild, right? What's the weirdest meat you've tried? And would camel top it? It's a small but growing slice of the $274 billion, $800 million meat market, IBISES World 2024, offering a sustainable twist on protein. So, next time you're grilling, why not swap beef for camel? Tag your dish, hump to plate, and join the ride. As John Haskins puts it, this ain't just meat, it's the future, one hump at a time.
In this farming documentary, the traditional Chinese smoked pork belly processing method is a meticulous and flavorful journey. First, the pork belly is carefully selected to ensure the ideal balance of fat and meat, as this ratio is critical to the final texture and taste. The meat undergoes a dry brining process, where it's rubbed with a mixture of aromatic spices, salt, and sometimes liquor like baijiu. After marination, the pork belly is hung in a cool, ventilated space to air dry for several days, with exposure to sunlight to help the curing process. Depending on the region, techniques like wind curing are employed, where meat is hung outdoors for up to 2 weeks to dry at optimal temperatures between 50 deg F and 59 deg, avoiding freezing conditions. Once cured, the pork can be smoked, braised, or even steamed, each method enhancing its savory flavor and tenderness. The sequel to this farming documentary about making traditional Chinese salted sausages begins with the careful selection of pork and fat, with the ideal fat to meat ratio around 30 to 40% fat to 60 to 70% meat. The meat is minced and mixed with a blend of spices, including 5 spice powder, garlic, ginger, and salt, creating the foundational flavor. The sausage mixture is then stuffed into natural casings, typically pig intestines, and tightly bound, with sausages usually measuring around 10 to 12 inches in length. After stuffing, the sausages are aged in a cool, dry environment for about 7 to 14 days, depending on the desired flavor and preservation level. During this period, the sausages lose moisture, intensifying their flavors. Once aged, they undergo smoking, typically for 4 to 8 hours at a low temperature, using wood such as pine or fruit trees, which imparts a characteristic smoky aroma. The final result is a beautifully prepared smoked sausage with a rich and salty flavor that pairs wonderfully with tender smoked pork belly, creating a harmonious balance of savory tastes. What do you think about the information Trending Farm provides in this farming documentary? Leave your comments below this farming documentary with us. Smoked bacon and sausages hold both economic and cultural significance, especially in rural farming communities where the tradition has been passed down for generations. Local farmers in this farming documentary emphasize that curing and smoking meats are integral to their livelihood and heritage. with many depending on these products for local market sales. For chefs and culinary experts, smoked bacon and sausages are prized for their versatility and unique flavor profiles, which add depth to dishes ranging from simple breakfasts to high-end gourmet meals. In the smoking process, which often takes 4 to 8 hours at low temperatures, infuses the meats with a distinctive, savory aroma. In this farming documentary, cultural heritage advocates also stress the importance of preserving these traditional techniques, as they play a vital role in maintaining cultural identity amidst the rise of industrial food production. This ongoing preservation ensures that the time-honored methods of smoking and curing remain a part of future culinary traditions. Cultural perspectives, one of the factors that consumers choose traditional meat dishes, depends on the input ingredients. In this fascinating agricultural documentary, we delve into the complexities of modern pig farming in China, where large-scale operations are changing the face of pork production. From high-rise farms in Hubei to automated feeding systems, these innovations are aimed at meeting the soaring demand for pork, which accounts for more than half of global consumption. Despite advances in technology, concerns remain about animal welfare and environmental impact, with experts questioning the sustainability of such intensive farming methods. As we explore the industry, the documentary offers a nuanced look at the balance between efficiency and ethics in China's rapidly expanding agricultural sector. To ensure the healthy growth of pig herds, a consistent and nutrient-rich food supply is essential. In this farming documentary, modern pig farms often focus on optimizing feed formulations, which typically include a mix of grains, soybeans, and vitamins to promote rapid growth and health. Advances in feed technology have also led to the development of customized diets that cater to different growth stages, improving feed efficiency and reducing costs. In addition, the integration of agricultural practices that include crop production for animal feed has become more common, creating a sustainable cycle that ensures pigs are nourished without compromising the environment. By promoting the growth of both the pig herd and the food sources, these farming systems support higher production levels, while also addressing challenges like disease prevention and environmental sustainability.
Thank you for watching the video. Are you having any problems with your livestock farming? Please share your comments and questions. We are ready to answer. If you like our videos, please like, share, subscribe and recommend the channel to your friends so they can watch too. Hello and see you again.